Episode 2, I guess. We're back.
Living in Canada, it's really easy to kind of want to skip over winter, to hide inside and wait for summer. But we were determined not to do that this year.
We want to embrace the season and find a way to enjoy being outside. And with the pond being frozen, it seemed like we should make a skating rink. And I have a feeling I'm going to find out it's a lot more work than I thought.
100%.
Just with everything here.
She's correct. So this used to be a beautiful, perfect, well, nothing's perfect, but a pretty awesome ice rink. And the last week I've neglected it. We've had bad weather, rain, warm weather, and it's kind of back to where it started earlier this year. I walked around and checked it out, and it's in rough shape. So it's gonna kind of be like starting from scratch again, but hey, still plenty of winter left, so I'd say it's worth it.
So the first step in starting your rink is obviously you've got to clear the snow from the pond. So that first time you do it, you're going to decide how big your rink is. And apparently ours was going to be pretty big.
Hey, if we're gonna do it, why not do it right? Taking a different approach to today's flood. Since I couldn't get the surface super clean, there's a lot of snow on it, I'm just leaving the hose. I really wanted to douse it with water to soak everything up. So rather than standing there and moving the hose back and forth, I've just left it. And I'm sitting here kicking back, enjoying myself. The best part is I'm not wasting any water. I'm just moving it from one part of the pond to the other. And I'm not wasting any energy. In fact, the opposite is true. I have my solar panel capturing the sun's energy, storing it in a battery, and that battery is running the pump. So win-win-win. Now I just get to kick back, enjoy, and move the hose every 5 minutes or so. Guess what time it is? Time for Caroline's favorite segment. Wait for it.
Hot tips.
Hot tip number 1. Tools. You don't need a lot of tools to make an ice rink, but you certainly need some to make the process easier.
Snowblower and shovel. Ideally you have both. At least you're going to need a shovel to clear off that snow.
Axe, ice pick, auger, chainsaw. You're going to need one of those tools to get through the ice each time you flood so you can get access to the water.
So once you break through the ice, you will need a pump to pump that pond water up and be able to flood the rink.
And to attach that pump, you're going to need a hose. Hot tip number 2 is the weather. Pay attention to the weather. You want to flood when it's cold and below freezing so that water freezes. And you don't want to put in a bunch of effort and shovel and flood if it's just going to be warm the next day.
Hot tip number 3 is drain your hoses. So after you flood, you want to make sure that you get all that residual water out. Otherwise, if you're storing them somewhere that isn't insulated, that will all freeze and the hoses won't be ready to use the next time you want to flood.
Yeah, it makes your life a lot easier.
Okay, that's enough with the hot tips.
Okay.
Can we actually go skating?
Yes. Let's do it.
It's been really fun having an excuse to skate all the time, brush up on our ice dancing skills. have friends and family over, be able to really embrace the season, embrace our time outside. It's been really satisfying to get outside rather than kind of wait for the season to end.
I'm also ready for the season to end. Springtime, very soon.